In 2015, my brother Peter called me and asked if I wanted to plan a mountain goat hunt for 2017. Fast forward to February 2017, we've been planning this trip for a couple of years. I had just purchased my out-of-state tags and we just put a deposit down on the floatplane charter. And in February, I get a text or a phone call. My brother Peter broke his C6 vertebrae on a snowboard accident in Alaska there outside of Anchorage. So all of a sudden, everything's up in the air. Looked like we might have to cancel the trip. My brother actually refused to cancel the trip and used that. That was his motivation to go through recovery and all the therapy and everything to get down there on the island. July, August, my friend Drake calls me and just says, what do you think about me coming along and filming this whole trip? So we went through that, and next thing you know, it's October 1st and we're walking down the floatplane dock, loading all our gear up on a plane to head out into Kodiak. Andrew Airways was definitely rushing us off the dock, getting our plane loaded and getting us out of there. And what they were really trying to do was get us out before a multi-day weather system came in. Within a few hours, we found out why. And later, we found out that other hunters had actually been blown off the mountain that first night.
Like there's a bubble underneath our tent.
I've never seen a lake rise like that. I think we're kind of screwed when it comes to
A good place.
a good place.
It's just gonna be average no matter where we go.
It's gonna be wet, but we woke up. Drake woke up to go to the bathroom, and our tent was sitting in 2 inches of water. And the whole area where we were was flooding rapidly, and the lake had risen over 12 inches while we were taking a nap. The whole lake. And we were very near the lake. So we spent the next probably 2+ hours getting all of our gear out of there, moving the tent onto dry ground, and then finding another place in the bush to put our big base camp tent. All of our gear is completely drenched. So, it's been great. So we left base camp, right over here this morning, put the bear fence out, packed it up, and started to work our way across to this ridge line over here that we're gonna hike up to get into goat country. And we ran into a lot of these streams that we've had to cross.
We forgot one of the crucial pieces of mountain hunting gear, which is slip-on, packable, super light waders that you just slip on and truck across. We don't have any of them. Forgot. So we've been trucking rocks, as you can see. Trying to make a rock bridge. Not sure that's going to work. Debating whether we just hike up to find a spot to cross. And eventually get over to that mountainside.
I don't know what we were thinking, throwing rocks in the river for 2 hours of our lives. We probably should have just gone the other way, which is actually what we ended up doing. So our second day on island, first day out of spike camp, we got up into goat country in the steep stuff. You know, we had goats spotted right away.
Right here where he does his morning and night routines back and forth, and we sit up on this bench
And just wait.
Until this evening and hope that he comes right back across in he comes right back in range over here.
And we had a good looking goat that my brother Peter went after, made a first attempt on. Turned out to be a nanny pretty quickly. It squatted and peed, and we knew it was a nanny. And we were up on this high bench that we had seen some good billies on, and we were hoping for them to move back in the evening. So what we ended up doing that afternoon was we split up. My brother went up to look around for some different country, and I stayed on that bench hoping for that big billy to come back through. So right before dark, we heard shots, and immediately I knew we probably had our night cut out for us. Drake and I packed up all our gear and just headed straight up the mountain. Right before it got too dark, almost seeing flashlights, I found him on the side of the mountain where he had shot his goat. Some memories that I'll treasure, honestly, for the rest of my life are those moments just picking our way down these rock chutes after Peter had dressed out his goat, and every footstep really mattering. It's raining, it's pitch black. We're using our flashlights to work our way down the side of this incredible mountain. And got home at 1 in the morning and hit the ground running the next day.
Curvy like a nanny, but almost looks like she has glands though.
My brother Peter is working on getting his goat down to base camp, and Drake and I are after another group of goats. We're pretty confident about at least one good billy in that group. And we spent all day, 4 or 5 different attempts, trying to get a good angle on these goats. And really, I was trying to get within bow range. Walking up on that goat, I mean, here was the culmination of 2.5 years of planning and preparation, harvesting a mature billy on Kodiak, one of the most notorious islands in North America. It's honestly hard to put into words or describe how epic every moment of that experience was, really how rugged the mountains are there. It's impossible to get on film or video how insane it is. Watching that story back, it was all incredible, but there's one shot where Drake is taking a photo of my brother and I at the lake's edge with our goats right there on the water's edge. And that's where I get a lump in my throat and sometimes choke up. Those are pretty precious memories. I'm really grateful for that experience and those moments with my brother.